So it's Crypto Insight UK here, bringing you back another YouTube video. So we're going to do a lot of TA today. Well, not a lot, but I've got a few things that I want to focus on. We've got some news to then show you after. We're going to start with Bitcoin because obviously we've seen a correction in the market the last few days. I mean, every single time we get to an all-time high, guys, you can expect some volatility in and around that time. Also, another thing to, if you want to be doing TA for yourself, always take into consideration when we extend away from the moving averages, it can always come back down. As I say, retest it, refuel, and push on again. That's what we look for. As long as we're above the moving averages and we hold the moving averages as support, we're always in an uptrend. I think it's dangerous to leverage trade the crypto market at any time. That's completely up to you if you want to be doing something like that. I personally don't do it very often. I would rather swing trade bags than day trade. I do sometimes day trade, but very rarely. And if I do, it's with like negligible amounts of money, like money that really means nothing to me. But yeah, that's just something I wanted to get out there in the first place. But guys, if you're enjoying my content, please drop me a like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Enjoy reading your comments, interacting with you in the comment section. I do reply to every comment on YouTube, or I try to anyway. But let's get into this. So what's happened on the Bitcoin daily? So from the all-time high, we obviously found support here at around the 30,000 level. I did say I think we wouldn't go any lower than 29,000, and we didn't go any lower than 29,000. Call it luck, call it whatever you want. That was just my personal opinion, and we didn't. So we then broke up with the moving averages. So this is when we become back bullish again. So yes, you could say this is a bearish trend. I would never say we're in a bear market because the bull markets are prolonged periods of time in cryptocurrency. Let's say a year, and then we have 3 maybe of bear markets on previous price action only. Could be different going in the future. Who knows? All we can work on is what we've had in the past, though. You can just miss that. You can mix that, sorry, with information that we've got that might influence the future, but for technical analysis we can only work on the information provided to us from the past, really. So when we broke above the moving averages, what did we do? We then came above, we then back tested as support, pushed away, held the 50-day, this is on the daily by the way, held the 50-day as support, tried to push up, didn't have enough momentum, came down, held the 200-day, pushed up above the 50, really pushed out, overextended, came down and used this level of support here that I've had drawn in for a long while, pushed up from there, set a new all-time high. We've come back and currently we are holding the 50-day moving average as support for Bitcoin. If you look at what happened in the past, we hold it for 3 or 4 days there. See what happened in the past. We wicked off it there. We wicked off it here for 2 or 3 days. So we're just basically using this 50-day as a launch station for a next push up, in my opinion. There's a lot of conflicting technical analysis around here that we could be very, very near the top for Bitcoin. Where could that come in? People are saying between 72 and 80,000. Could I see that happening? Yes, potentially. Do I think that we could be in an extended cycle? Yes, potentially. If we're just going off TA, 72 to 80,000 is looking good. Or I actually personally think that for a few reasons that we could be going for a much bigger push here. The reasons that I'm going to show you now are a mixture of TA and fundamentals. We also have on-chain analysis, which is looking very bullish at the minute. So the liquid supply of Bitcoin is drying up and money is coming off exchanges. I can do an on-chain analysis video at some point if that's something you guys want me to show you. But we're just going to look into something on the 4-hourly, which I thought was very interesting. So this is the 4-hourly Bitcoin chart. We fell and we've held this level here. We are currently below the moving averages, so we do need a good push to get us back above those. But what is the interesting thing that I've spotted? So this is the RSI, Relative Strength Index. I do like this as a tool. The RSI was in the oversold territory, down at about, where's the lowest we hit? Let's say we hit 23-ish on the RSI, okay? Last time we were at this level was here. And so where's that on the price action? That is, we're looking here, 23. We can look at in and around this section. So anywhere in and around this price, okay? So that's 40,000 US dollars. When we last hit this price action. So to say we're near an all-time high and the relative strength index is that oversold, let's say we do the same movement as we did from then to where we are now. So within 57 days, It gained 48% after that period. If we were to do the same thing again, where would that take us? 57 days, 48% would take us to $89,000 in 57 days, which is just in the start of January. Would that make sense for price predictions? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I could see that as a top for Bitcoin. Do I think it would probably get there faster than 57 days? I do. I think that we are about to see an influx of retail investors come into the crypto market, and then from there, what happens is going to be we're in a new paradigm. Like, if we're following previous price action, what's going to happen is the retail investors are going to come in and provide liquidity to the market, and the long-term bag holders and the institutions are going to dump their bags on the retail investors that are coming in. However, if they truly believe, the long-term investors, hedge funds, and who have got money in this space truly believe this is an asset class that's going to appreciate a lot in the short term, they will keep adding to their bags and wait for increased participation the long-term period. We've got then, depending on how long this lasts, we could go into Q1 of next year and we can see hedge funds rebalancing in that period of. They normally rebalance it every quarter. So could we see some extra influx of capital then? Could we have a dump before Christmas, then accumulation and push again? The reason I know, or I'm pretty sure, a lot of retail are going to come into the space is the massive amount of advertising that you're starting to see for crypto. We've got FTX exchange, we've got crypto.com. Look at it. Crypto.com's at 50 cent a coin right now. This is madness. Like, since November, we're at like over 100%, 150% since November the 2nd. So that's in 2 weeks. For a big cap coin as well, it's mad. But they're spending huge amounts of money on their advertising. And we're going to get into that in a second. I've got some news to show you about Crypto.com. And it's just an example. But yeah, so FTX Exchange are another pumping loads of money into crypto just for the eyes of the masses. And this is exactly the point I'm trying to make. So one last little thing I did want to point out to you guys is that if you look on the daily, we obviously had this huge breakout of the total market cap of crypto. The previous all-time high was over here in May at like $2.44 trillion. I know these wicks don't show that exactly. Sometimes they're a bit inaccurate on TradingView. So we had this breakout. Real breakout, and then we've come back. We've back tested the all-time high. This is a very, very strong structure, guys. I just want to really let you know this is a strong structure. If we hold this all-time high from here, could we push up, come back down, and test it again? Yes. As long as you hold this level of support, this is strong. So it indicates strength. It indicates strength. The market, could it be anything like this? Yes, it could. It could go like that. Boom. Could it just come down, have a one back test, and push off? Yes, of course it could. It's crypto. Could we see a double tap? Yes, we could. Triple, yes. But as long as this support stays held, the all-time high, the strength or what this chart indicates is massively bullish price action and strength. It's doubled up with the 50-day. Would like to see that daily candle close stay above the 50-day. Yes, we have seen it come below before, but we've got a lot of space now on the RSI. And we're back at all-time highs and ready to push on. We're still at a $2.57 trillion market cap for crypto. So let's get into the news a little bit now. Oh, we haven't looked at XRP. XRP is still similar to everything else, guys. I can't keep stressing enough. I don't like to touch on it too much unless something massively changes, in my opinion. Nothing's changed. We're still inside this wedge. We've come back inside. We didn't have the breakout as a fake out. The market dumped here. Again, a bit weird that the market dumps whenever XRP breaks out of a bullish pattern. But we've got loads of space in the RSI, guys. We're back inside the wedge. We're waiting for this accumulation and breakout again. It's just pushed us back a few more days. So, oh yeah, Blocktopia was one other thing. Obviously, I told you guys I was in at 7 cent. I bought in about another 1,500 or 1,500 USD at quite near the bottom. Actually, I got in at like 6 something cent. So that's all right so far. But I'm told you I'm just swing trading this personally. I'm looking to get out just above all-time highs. I think we'll break all-time highs. We're probably waiting for some more metaverse announcements from something like Facebook or something similar to that. And then I'll probably exit this position just on a swing. And what I'm actually thinking of doing with it at the minute is exiting that, probably buying some Solargenic tokens or another swing, depending on where we are in the market, just for that Solargenic airdrop that I talked about on my TikTok. I don't know if you follow me on TikTok, but definitely have a look into Solargenic airdrop if you don't know about it already. So actually what we'll do is I was going to start with Ripple, but we are going to start with Blockworks. Just going to go into the cryptocurrency news. Crypto.com execute 1 billion in sports marketing. They got a 30 million 3-year contract with PSG. They got 175 million 10-year contract with UFC, 100 million 5-year contract with Formula 1, 10 million with the 67ers. I presume they're an American football team, maybe. I don't know, so don't quote me on that. Montreal Canadiens logo at the centre of the ice. Syria app partnership, and now a 700 million deal with the LA Stadium. So the LA League is going to change their stadium name, or Lakers is going to change their stadium name to the Crypto.com Arena. It's actually the biggest. I can't remember exactly what the terminology is, but it's something like the biggest sports marketing campaign ever, or something like that. So that shows how bullish Crypto.com are on crypto, and it's being reflected in the price of their asset at the minute. So we've got KuCoin launching a 100 million fund for the metaverse. A metaverse is something you really want to keep your eyes on, guys. I can and will touch on that a bit more. Some of my friends who I work with are creating we're doing a bit of a metaverse research because we're thinking about creating a fund to buy land in the metaverse, which I will propose to everyone who follows me at some point. If we're interested in that, let me know in the comments. I can definitely speak to you about what we intend to do. And there's also this FTX, another company that are pumping a lot of money into cryptocurrency. I've mentioned that before, and I can show you references of that at some other time if you'd like to see that. But what we're going to touch on first are just some Ripple tweets. So we'll go back to Ripple tweets. We're going to talk about this first. So the infrastructure bill was introduced and signed into law in America. Not many changes for cryptocurrency, which is not ideal. But on the same day, a bipartisan team of senators introduced a bill to amend the requirements, which have been viewed as overly restrictive. The senators stressed the importance of encouraging American innovation in the digital asset space. So that is 10 Congress members sent a letter to Nancy Pelosi stating that the current stage of crypto taxes will stifle innovation in cryptocurrency. And on the same day, we did have a let me see, I can't remember what his name is. Toes, I think. Someone tweeted Bearable Bull talking about how on the same day there was regulatory framework put out for CBDCs. On the same day this came out, and at the same time, literally, Ripple said, "Today we're proud to release our vision for a real approach to cryptocurrency regulation, a framework designed to offer immediate and pragmatic approach to cryptocurrency and digital asset regulation in the US." So Ripple have released a document on how to regulate crypto in the US, why they're under a lawsuit, and on the same day though that regulation comes out in terms of the infrastructure bill, and there is something released by the Senate about CBDCs, which I obviously haven't got here for you, but it's just mad. It's just mad. Like, I personally speculate something massive is going on here behind closed doors. Why else would all this come out on the same sort of days? Unless I'm just being a mad speculator and I've lost the plot completely. There's definitely something going on. Ripple said, "We believe the best policy outcomes can be achieved by public-private collaboration, adapting existing regulatory frameworks and fostering crypto innovation sandboxes. Ripple believes that our proposal will ensure the US succeeds in nurturing crypto innovation within its borders, whilst also maintaining a strong consumer and investor protections that it's known for." And that is just sticking it to US regulators in general, especially the SEC, who massively overreaching in this case, in my opinion. So just to get into some Ripple news quickly. So Ripple and PYYPL have formed a partnership between the Middle East and Africa. So we're going to look at this. It specifically leverages XRP. It talks about it in this article. So as you can see here, Middle East, together with POIPL, an international blockchain-based financial services technology company in the Middle East and Africa. So they are leveraging ODL now and using XRP, which they state is the best digital asset for payments for instant and low-cost cross-border payments, eliminating the need for costly pre-funded accounts. It talks about SMEs and how they can unlock previously trapped capital to fund and grow their businesses. It says down here, the Middle East contains two of the world's three largest remittance corridors, UAE and Saudi Arabia, handling a combined 78 billion in payments in 2020. So there's all this going on as well. There's Lulu Exchange and Bank Al... God, I'm going to really mess this up. Al-Falah Pack and Lulu Exchange. Also going to be leveraging RippleNet. And this as well. Ripple Cloud improving cross-border payments as a key remittance corridor connecting Money Match app and Al-Anarazi Exchange to redefine the customer experience for same-day payments in Malaysia. So guys, I'm never going to tell you what to and what not to invest in. All I'm going to say is do your research. Don't be footed out by short-term price action. I know I've been saying that all year. There's a lot of things to push towards. The fact that XRP will be a late mover in the market. It has been in the previous two markets. That's all you can go on from its previous price action. If you want to play the technical analysis game, you can also look at fundamentals, and you've got the fundamentals in your face right here. Like anyone who isn't considering or even researching what Ripple and XRP are doing is a maximalist of something else. Like I am not an XRP maxi. I'm here as an investor. I think the technology is decent. I don't think governments are going away. I don't think financial institutions are going away. They've positioned themselves immensely well with those sorts of institutions and companies from the last, well, since 2008. So we know Brad Garner has been in meetings since 2008 with government officials, military officials. I don't know when price action will move. I can show you the charts and what I see from the charts. I am an investor, massive. I'm 99% exposed to XRP for the reasons that I've talked about all year. I did have 40 crypto to start the year, and now I've consolidated into this for the move that I speculate will come, and it's just speculation. But it's not speculation pulled out of thin air. It's speculation based off TA, which matches fundamentals. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video, guys. If you've got any questions for me or any suggestions of what you would like me to cover in my up and coming videos, let me know in the comments. Until that time, guys, have a great day. Peace up, A-Town down.